Howdy everybody, John here with SoCal Outdoor Adventure. It's great to be back with you. For today's video we're going to do an unboxing of a brand new French press that I picked up. It is the Aeropress Go, so stick around. Alright everybody, so welcome back to the channel. It's great to be back here with you today. So as I mentioned, we're going to do an unboxing review of the Aeropress Go and what I think about it so far. So we're going to go and have a look at this today. We're going to be doing our first official test with it by making a quick cup of coffee here in the house. So I've had my eyes on the Aeropress Go for quite some time. I just never had the opportunity or the ability to pull the trigger on this one, just because I have so many different types of French presses already that I use for when I go hiking or camping. The reason that I wanted to buy this particular product is because I wanted to try setting up a system with the Aeropress Go along with the Stanley Cookpot system. And I thought that this would make a great combination with the Stanley Cookpot as far as making coffee is concerned. So we're going to go ahead and unbox this and check it out and see what's inside there. And then I'm going to test it for a little while, and for at least a while, and before I give my overall review of it. Alright, so let's go ahead and pull out of the case. Alright, so you do have the coffee press system. And looks like what you have here is micro filters or paper filters for the Aeropress. So it's about $350 in a package, not bad. Very nice case, good size. Rubber's pretty nice. You do have the Aeropress paper filter for the papers. Let's see if there is any in here, and there is not, so you are going to have to fill these. Now my understanding with these paper filters is that the most amount you can fit is 5 a package, and there's about 350 filters here, so should be able to get about 550 cups of coffee. 550. I'm still. Oh my gosh. There's a grand total of 350 paper filters. So that means you should be able to brew about 350 times worth of coffee. And these are pretty thin. Let's pull one out and have a look at them. Yeah, these are pretty thin pieces of paper. So we're going to go ahead and leave one out. Now it is recommended that you fit at least 5 filters in the portable filter holder. I was able to get more than that, maybe 8 or 9. In the restroom for right now, we're going to go and put these away. Put them off to the side. So we got the rubber seal that comes off. We got the filter portion. We got the press itself along with the plunger. We've got the stir stick. And then we also got the scooper for the coffee. Not bad. Now, I did see a few other reviews of this particular Aeropress a while back, and I'm going to go ahead and leave links to those videos below. But one of the complaints that I did hear from one YouTuber was that, excuse me, that the outside of the plastic cup was kind of tearing apart a little bit after he pulled off the rubber seal. So let's go ahead and have a look at that real quick. Everything seems smooth, don't see any tears. I don't know if you guys can see that. It looks good so far. So I definitely don't see anything out of the ordinary. So then the paper filter goes into the press, just like that. And then you connect it. Seems pretty straightforward. Place it right on top, followed by the plunger, and then you press down. So it seems pretty straightforward about how to use this guy. And you've also got your stirring stick, which does come out. So this guy here actually goes into the Aeropress to stir the coffee. Seems kind of weird, kind of an unusual shape. But you definitely cannot use the other side. Although the one thing I will give it credit for is I like how it kind of folds down. And you got your coffee scoop as well. This is actually a pretty nice little scoop. So right now I've got some water on the boil. So we're going to test. So for the first official test, we're going to go ahead and test this out with just making a regular cup of coffee. And then after that, I'm going to test this out for a few weeks, and then after I give it a few more tests, I'll give you my overall review of the product. So yeah, let's wait for the water to finish boiling, and then we'll brew up some coffee. As I'm waiting for my water to boil, oh my god, I am so sorry. I'm looking through to see what else was in the box, and there appears to be some instructions on how to use the actual device itself, which is pretty interesting reading, to be honest with you. According to this, you can make up to 3 servings. Doesn't say anything about having to preheat the paper filter, or pre-use the paper filter. Plunger, chamber, filter cap, stir, scoop, paper filter, filter holder, mug, the lid. Pretty normal stuff. And of course you've got different instructions. Looks like appear to be Spanish, Japanese, Chinese, Korean. I'm not sure what other languages there are, but it's really interesting. Surprisingly, it also gives you instructions on how to do both cold and hot brewing with the Aeropress. So that's definitely pretty cool. Alright, so our water is just about boiled. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that means that's a signal that it's ready. So I'm going to go ahead and let that sit there for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and pour my coffee grounds. Now, in case you're wondering why it's a little bit frosted like that on the cup, I keep my my granulated coffee in the freezer. Supposedly, it said it helps to keep its freshness a little bit more. So we're just gonna do 1 scoop. See how that does. And then it says to kind of shake it up, make sure it's nice and flat. I'm going to set the scoop to the side, grab our stir stick. Let's go and get the water. Nice and hot. I'm going to fill this up. Gonna kind of let that seep a little bit, let it sit. Grab our stirring stick and give it a quick stir. Fascinating. As I'm pouring it in and giving it a bit of a mix, it's giving off, the coffee is actually Smelling really good out of this thing. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. I've had a few comments left on my channel about when I use a French press is to make sure that I stir the grounds before I press it. Okay, let's go ahead and put the French press on. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start pressing. Nice and easy. It is a slow moving process. You can actually hear it steaming as I'm pushing it through. Okay, so it looks like I've reached the end of the line. I'm going to go ahead and set this guy in the cap for right now. I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Actually, you know what? I'd rather not take the chance. Smells good. I'm going to add a little bit of fixins to it. I'm going to put in a little bit of Bailey's Irish Creamer. I'm going to put some sugar. I'm using a metal shot glass in case you guys are wondering to put the sugar in. And then to kind of, this way I don't have to dirty another dish, go ahead and use the stirring stick here. Stir this up. Right there. Alright, let's give this a try. Cheers. Oh wow. That is good. You never would have guessed this would have been used with this would be used with the Aeropress. I mean, I'm impressed. First time I've ever owned an Aeropress. I mean, I've heard mixed reviews on the Aeropress. Some people say that it's not good, it's not perfect, it doesn't brew the right kind of coffee. Paper filters are a bit of a pain. I've heard other people say that it brews phenomenal. It's a great little travel companion, especially if you're camping or if you're traveling, or if you don't really want to have that. You don't want to have that coffee that comes out of that comes from at the hotels, because some hotels usually have some bad coffee. Not all of them do, but some do. But all in all, this is really good. This is good. I should have tried it black first before I put the Bailey's and some sugar into it, but that's okay. And in case you're wondering about the coffee, this is fine. This is granulated, so it's nice and fine. Picked this up at the store. This was I picked this up at the local Starbucks. It's a Christmas holiday blend. I picked it up last year, and I keep it in the freezer. Keep it nice and fresh. I also have some whole beans in there as well. Some whole bean coffee I haven't tried yet. But I'll probably have to grind it all up and try it with this guy. I mean, this is good. This is really good. I'm gonna go enjoy my coffee, and then after I'm done, I'll bring you back, give you my thoughts. So I'm still enjoying the coffee, and I thought I'd go ahead and show you how I clean this sucker up a little bit. Instructions on cleanup is pretty simple. But I also wanted to show you just how much was left behind from that press that I did with the coffee. Not bad at all. Go and throw that out. So then all you do, remove the cap, take off your paper filter. Not bad. Push out. Boom. All done. Then the only thing you got left to do is you just gotta. Whoops. That was dumb. Ooh. When you're done, just kind of wipe off the excess with a towel, or if you got some clean water. I'm going to push the plunger out. There we go. I'll give it a quick rinse and it's ready again. Just finished cleaning up all the pieces for the Aeropress Go. The only thing I got left to clean up is going to be the mug. So overall, so what do I think about this product so far? As I stated, one of my main concerns that I had about this is that another fellow YouTuber, I forgot his name now, but I've seen many of his videos, was that he complained that on the Aeropress Go, the actual mug for the Aeropress Go was a little bit cut up or tore up, so he was worried it was going to kind of cut his lip. In this case, this is a brand new Aeropress, and so far I haven't had any problems with it. So far I like it. I want to run a couple more tests with the Aeropress. I want to try a few other things with it first before I give my overall final review. Again, this is just an unboxing review. But again, what you do get with the Aeropress is that you do get the system itself, including a filter storage container, the scoop, the holder for the paper filters to allow the coffee to go through, the plunger, and of course your press. It's the press itself, which basically sits on top of the mug. Put your coffee in, put the press up, press down as you saw. Very simple and very easy. Also, and you also get, of course, the stirring stick. I'm not sure if I mentioned this. I'm not sure if I mentioned that when I talked about some of the other accessories. But everything conveniently fits inside of this. So after I'm done and I clean this up, I'll show how to put this back together in a moment. And another thing that it does come with as well in the packaging, you do also have the instruction manual. And you got about 350 filters. I've already used one of them, so now there's 349 filters left. So I love the fact that it does come with the paper filters, with the papers. And then of course the lid or cozy. Now one thing I did notice as well is that you can always just set the cozy on top of your table, and you can put the mug right on top into the cozy. I left it in there for a few minutes while I was cleaning up, and so far no problems. So eventually what I'll do is I'll do a four-way, introduce my 4 portable French presses that I have, that I currently use and work with. I'll discuss the pros and cons of those French presses. This really made a really good cup of coffee. I'm really impressed. You know what the other good thing was about it too? The fact that it was still hot, because it was still steaming even out of this cup while I was cleaning up. That's pretty good. Alright, let's get this cleaned up and then we'll show you how everything gets put away. Got everything nice and cleaned up, so let's start putting everything away. First things first, I want to go ahead and put the holder back onto the press, just like that. Then we're going to put the plunger in. Oops. And make sure you set that in right. Wow! You know something? I didn't realize how tight of a fit that was. Scooper, stir stick, pull inside, followed by the extra papers, and then, if I get this right, yeah, perfect setup, not bad. Alright, so as I mentioned, this was just an unboxing and an official test of the Aeropress Go. I'm going to be working with this some more, test it out, make sure I like it before I give my full-on review. If you guys like what you see, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more future videos. If you do have an Aeropress, I want you to let me know what you think about the Aeropress Go, or if you have any of the Aeropress, I can't talk right. If you have any of the Aeropress products, I'd like to hear your opinion. What do you think about the Aeropress products in general? Do you think it's a good coffee system to carry with you, or do you think it's something that's not really worth the time or the money? So I'm going to continue to test this, and then probably in a couple of weeks I'll give you my full honest review about this product, and let you know how it is. If you're interested in seeing other members, other YouTubers' videos on reviewing this particular product, the Aeropress, I will post links below in the video description to a few of the channels that I've seen the reviews for on this particular product. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Always remember, I do not have an affiliated store. I do not care if you buy this product. If you like this product and you want to buy it, that's your decision. Otherwise, if you want to wait for my full honest review on this particular product, you can. But as always, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Now get outside, go have an adventure. Bye.